Yeah, yeah.
I feel like you got a little bit. I feel like you're like a young Larry David in the sense of your like your social observation.
Oh yeah, I have no
like
idea.
The way you I don't feel like you're very inclined to like go with the latest trend. I feel like you're not very inclined. Like you don't care what bar you're going to or what.
Yeah.
You know, you just
Yeah.
Sass hasn't listened to anything but Bob Dylan since the womb.
I do think you got like an old soul in that sense. Yeah. But is that a fair portrayal?
His mom accidentally put on Duran
suppose,
Duran
yeah.
once.
Yeah. Like when you do go out, what do you do?
Oh, I'll go out with my roommates.
And it's just like you go to a regular like fratty bar, or will you be like, let's go find like a?
No,
like,
I don't really like
wall?
going to bars that are like super crowded. I don't like
Yeah.
that at all because I don't like when people talk to me. Like when people come up to me and talk to me. not like if I'm going, not if I'm like actually want to engage in conversation with a person. I mean like. I don't know how to say it without sounding like a dick.
No,
Yeah,
because there is in a way, but it's okay.
But this is the way.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Like I don't like when there's like a lot of people who know me and they all are coming up to me.
Yeah.
It's just like overwhelming.
I
It's
know.
nothing
I don't
against
like
them
that.
personally, but it's
No.
just like a lot.
Yeah.
You don't want to do
it's-
those conversations. You know,
Yeah.
Yep. No, I'm with
Because
that.
I have nothing to say, and I always like I was wondering when we were talking about the Brianna thing, like it's like I can't imagine talking to fans for 6 hours straight. Like what do
You
you
gotta
talk
have like
about?
canned responses.
Yeah,
usually.
my response is just thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
like, or if people would ask me like, how did you get to Barstool? And that's it. Even if it's like a fan coming up, that's like an interview or whatever.
Yeah.
I have like a fucking almost like a routine. Or
Yeah.
Here's the way I explain it.
Yeah.
But if you had to do that for like 6 hours worth of people, it's like.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no
sure
fucking
with
thanks.
like I'm sure like she's a lot of girl fans. I'm sure they're not all like, oh, where's Dave? Like
Yeah,
job.
yeah. We get that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. when me and Rome were in Penn State, we had these kids follow us around for like an hour straight, like basically like waiting for us to hire them. I was like, what do you
I
think
hate
is the
that,
outcome
too.
here?
Yep.
What
Like
would they say?
me of all people is gonna be like, all right, yeah, you're on, you're on board.
Sign this paper. You're a
Yeah.
part of Barstool now, pal. Yeah. No, that's also weird for like if college kids are like following around Sass. Like I don't know if I was a 20-year-old if I could be like fanboying for another 20-year-old.
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah, I didn't even like Sidney Crosby until I got into my 30s. And I could do that.
All right, let's get into some MID
Wait,
assholes.
I actually have one question for Sass, too.
Yeah.
How do you decide what gets tweeted from Sasquatch versus Sam Squatch?
Oh, it's a whole process.
Is it?
Walk us through the genius
Well,
of
because
Sam
it is like-
Squatch,
It's really
Sasquatch.
not that like impressive, but it's like sometimes if I have a tweet and I'm like, okay, this is really funny, I'm gonna tweet it from Lil Sasquatch. But then other times I'm like, oh, I'll test the waters and I'll tweet it from my other account, and if it does well, I'll
Then you
delete it.
switch it
I'll
over?
delete
You
it and I'll
delete
post
and
it.
post
it. Yeah.
So
Even
it's
though
kind
the
of like a
small
hack.
account has like 75,000 followers.
It's kind of like
right?
a hack of a thing.
But there are like, I feel like there are some from Sam Squatch. If I'm pronouncing that right. by the
Yeah.
way. Okay.
Sam Squatch.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
There are some where it's just like, it feels like that's just like it's just a regular dude's tweet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then other times I'm like, you can see like, okay, that might be a Sasquatch tweet.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it like my friend who is from El Salvador? She's like, sometimes I just think in Spanish, sometimes I just think in English. I don't really choose. It just
Yeah.
kind of happens.
Well,
Sometimes he's Sass,
yeah,
and sometimes he's Sam Squatch.
no, yeah. From the Little Sam Squatch account, I tweet like 100 times a day. Like I'll tweet anything. I don't care what happens.
Where
I
did
don't care
Sasquatch
about
come
that.
from?
I have no idea.
Literally just on
there's
the
no
spot,
origin
like,
story.
just
It was my gamer tag
Yeah.
in high school on PlayStation.
No,
All my
nothing
friends
behind
had
it?
all of my friends had like cool gamer tags, and mine was like Harry Hockey.
Okay.
Harry Hockey.
Yeah. And I
like it.
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I gotta change this, so I changed it to Lil Sasquatch.
And Sasquatch was just like a word on your brain at the time. Like you just,
I genuinely don't remember.
that's almost better than a good origin story.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have an origin story at all.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not bad. It just doesn't
It's
exist.
really into cryptids.
It's like Sasquatch just like it just is. It just became. You know.
Yeah,
It's not
pretty much.
Lil Sasquatch. You just finished up another video here on KFC Radio, so click subscribe. If you've watched it all the way through, you know that you like our content. You know you're going to watch more of our content in the future, so click subscribe now, and it'll just pop up on your YouTube. You won't miss anything.
It is free. I promise you that.
$0.
Free for you, great for us.
Click it.